And we're back after a 2-day hiatus, and we are starting off with Crossing Broad. A couple of big stories this week to end the week. First one is Mike Missinelli is out at 97.5 The Fanatic, the station that most people don't know still exists. I used to be a big fan of 97.5 The Fanatic when they had the Young Turks, when they had Jeff Mosher. They had guys like the guy who used to go on Tinder and swipe on people. What's his name? Nick Cale, something like that. And then Nick Cale, he used to have a lot of good personalities, and they've just been cost cutting for so many years. And this is the second time Mike's been let go in a couple of years. So I think that's probably a wrap for Mike's broadcasting career. Like, he's probably going to have to go to YouTube like me and be a YouTuber. But it's been, this is just not good for him. So just to sum it up just for a little bit, some multiple sources are telling Crossing Broad that Mike Missinelli was let go by 97.5 The Fanatic on Friday afternoon. So this was yesterday. Mike was under contract through the end of the NFL season, so BZ will pay out the rest of this contract. On Crossing Broad, there's a cross mark. It's crossed out, but at the end of the article, Kevin Kincaid says that it was a guaranteed contract, so he will get the rest of his money paid out, which is good for him. He deserves it. I think Mike has always been great, and he's always been a good listen. And when he came back, it was some sanity finally on that radio station. But now he's gone, and now there's no one on there worth listening to. The midday show, I don't even know what that is with who is it on the midday show? It's Ricky Pitalico and the guy Johnny Marks likes a lot, but I hate it too. It's just every show there's nothing to listen to. The morning show, the morning show with Andrew and. See, I don't remember these guys' names. It's just so bad at this point. I mean, they might as well bring back Mark Farzetta while they're at it. There's just nothing worth listening to on that station when it comes to the morning show. Now that the midday show is gone with Mike Missinelli, that's not worth listening to. The afternoon show, garbage. Nighttime, garbage. Weekend, garbage. Just change formats and play some oldies or something at this point. Or go back to the old YSP. But that's what's going on there. I mean, I don't know. He doesn't know. Kevin goes on to say that he doesn't know what BZ's play is here. I don't know what it is either. So that is an interesting story. Poor Mike. The Eagles won 2 nights ago. That was awesome just because the starters were playing. The backups were playing the Bengals like starters, and they were putting belts to asses. It was fantastic. Ty Robinson looked amazing. I was a huge fan. It was a good game. Okay, so let's go here. I want to switch to Jeff Teague because this dumbass is really annoying. There's a clip that his podcast put out, which is Club 520 Podcast, which is a stupid ass name, but it has 706,000 subscribers, called Jeff Teague Debates Whether Joel Embiid Should Retire from NBA and 76ers. Blow it up. Everyone's jumping all over Joel Embiid. I find it skeptical that he'll ever get back to his MVP form just because of all the injuries he's been through, and now he's 31 years old to start the season. I thought he was 30 years old going into the season. He's already 31, which time just flies. I remember when he was 23 years old and finally playing that crazy 1 month before he got hurt, when that culminated in that Atlanta game where he got hurt, and it was amazing. But let's just hear a little bit about what these 3 dumbasses have to say about Joel Embiid. So I'll shut up and we'll let it play.
I don't believe in that, but he's not giving us shit.
Yeah.
You damn near in the way, bro. You adding to all the bullshit in the media on our name.
They said somebody snitched on their team.
Well, it's a few on there.
Who be snitching?
Say he know who snitched too.
Yeah, it's a few tattletales, so I believe in B.
This is a grown man saying there's a few tattletales on there. Who the fuck says tattletales? And they sound so fucking retarded. It's horrible. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Joel Embiid. Sounds like he's got his finger in my bunghole. Yeah. That's what they sound like. They're stupid. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to pick who you think snitch, who you think snitch.
I ain't doing that. Well, I know it's a pillow to pull up them niggas' faces.
Had a picture next to
You
it.
be
I
able
ain't
to
gonna
point
say
them
his name.
niggas out.
Start with
So they're talking about the part of the season last season where they said people snitched because Joel Embiid was being late showing up to games. That had to happen just because he wasn't getting the message, and he's the leader of the team. And if he's being the leader of the team and he's setting a bad example, then yeah, his teammates deserve to air it out. I don't care who did it. I think it was a good thing that it got aired out. Joel was mad about it, but Joel could. There's a lot of things Joel could have done better in his career. He should have taken care of his body better. He should have taken the game seriously. He shouldn't have had the tummy aches in the playoffs. There's a whole lot of shit that Joel Embiid has done that's caused Philadelphia fans to criticize him. That's all the fault of Joel Embiid. And when it comes to criticism, I believe the fans are the voice of reason. And I would say almost all the time, the masses of this city tend to be right. An individual by themselves doesn't have a great opinion. They can be a hot taker. They can have a really crappy opinion. But on the whole, fans in this town, they pretty much know what they're talking about when it comes to sports. Unlike these three dumbasses on the Jeff Teague podcast. Let's play a little bit more, and then we'll skip on from that.
What up?
Man, my nigga Eric fucked up. He said that wasn't me.
Yeah, my name fucked up. My name Jeff Teague. I'm 30 years old, and I can't play in the league no more because I'm washed.
You're big as hell.
They put that smut on EG now.
He said he stood on business. He said, nigga, that wasn't me. He said something.
Nah, yeah, it's a few tattletales on that motherfucker though.
He said tattletales again.
We gotta be careful on there.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots. I hate Jeff Teague so much.
Boy, 76ers podcast might really shake up the league.
Yeah, them ain't none of Joel Embiid original guys anyway. So it's time to leave or go somewhere else, man. If Ben Simmons still in the league, I guess Joel Embiid could still be in the league hurting shit. So
Boy.
I wonder.
All right. That is the most ridiculous take I've ever heard. If Ben Simmons is still in the league, Joel Embiid is still in the league. Joel Embiid's going to make the Hall of Fame. If anything, just for the production numbers he's shown for his career, for the games he's played. Yeah, he's missed a lot of games. I think we said on the other episode, or the first episode, that the most games he's played in the season is 68, and that happened one time. But his production per minute is undeniable. He's changed the game. He's changed the game as far as big men go. He was like the first one who burst through onto the scene, taking 3-pointers, being Hakeem Olajuwon, basically. Even Jokic was not, Embiid was ahead of Jokic at the time. So, I mean, now it's all history because Jokic was won a championship. He's won multiple MVPs, blah, 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 blah. Some of them are not deserved, but we're not going to discuss that right now. But Joel Embiid's a Hall of Famer, whether they like it or not. And I do know that Jeff Teague and Joel Embiid don't have a great history together. I think they've had a fight on the court together at one point. So I'm not surprised to see Jeff Teague just shit on Joel Embiid with his other two moronic podcasters who can't speak into a microphone because you can barely hear them, or they all sound like they're just having one gigantic syllable as a narrative. And this is something crazy came up where they even debate if Joel Embiid should be in the Hall of Fame or not, which I think is completely insane. Joel Embiid is a lock. Whenever he decides to hang it up, it's done.
What Quentin Grimes gonna do?
Because when Embiid play, he kills.
he the best.
He kills.
One of the best bigs in the league for sure, but it's that if he's going to play. You look at the last 2 years, 19 and 39. And he get paid a lot of money.
It don't even matter. Just get your chicken,
Get your
brother.
cheese, bro.
He done after these 3 years for sure.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, well. He
had
ran it up.
a good run. See Hall of Fame?
Yeah, MVP.
MVP?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He got MVP.
Yeah.
Will his stats get him in? Will they, pardon him because of the injury?
Man, he going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you got
All right, so they agree that he's Hall of Fame worthy. Okay, so that's good, because I thought I heard before that they said they were debating it because of his numbers, which the NBA Hall of Fame has nothing to do with numbers. That's just strictly MLB for the most part, and even MLB has gotten a little bit lenient on that.
to what I did.
That nigga missed so many games, though.
Facts.
He missed years.
Close to 30 a season.
It's like 2 years.
He missed 3
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, because remember
His first 2
process,
years.
they was bullshitting.
They was processing for a long time.
Yeah, bro. They still are.
I fucked with that though. I like them sitting them 2 years.
His first year.
bro.
All right, that's enough of Jeff Teague's dumbass podcast. And then let's switch to Cam Newton because he shit all over Shedeur Sanders, and Shedeur lit it up last night. Shedeur looked like he looked in college. He was making complex throws in small windows, 2 for touchdowns. Shedeur played pretty well last night after a bit of like a rocky start. There were some communication issues, but he also had barely any first team reps or reps at all in practice, and he did a really, really good job. So props to Shedeur and Deion Sanders, and especially for Deion Sanders, making sure that his kid was ready to play and ready to go. So let's hear what Cam says.
Become a starter?
Man, he was a 5th round pick.
Yep.
This is what you have to understand. The facts are what the facts are.
Yeah.
He was a 5th round pick. Stardom aside, he's a 5th round pick. What you have to do is put your head down and grind.
All right, so what is wrong with that? He's a 5th round pick, but why was Shedeur Sanders a 5th round pick? Because the NFL was colluding against him, and there's no other choice but to admit that. I mean, it's not really a fact. If the entire league decides that Shedeur is a 5th round pick because they don't like his attitude, they don't like that Deion Sanders comes along with it, they don't like the vlogging that comes along with it, the superstardism, they don't like that he points at his watch all the time. That's exactly why Shedeur Sanders fell. They want to teach him a lesson, and they thought he'd fall apart, and he proved them all wrong, and they all looked stupid.
And the thing that a lot of people don't give enough credit for quarterbacks is the game is not just solely about completing the pass. Mm-hmm. The game is more focused on the neck up. Hey, what's my side adjust? Hey, who am I hot off of? Hey, what's my signal right here? Hey, what coverage are they in? Hey, why am I even looking to the field when that's not even my read dictated off the coverage? Those are the things that if I'm Shedeur, I'm worried about.
He didn't worry about it last night. Shedeur had a great game last night, and Cam Newton comes off as another bitter hater once again. From his comments about Jalen Hurts to now Shedeur Sanders and this whole Gilly the Kid fiasco, Cam Newton looks like a complete idiot, and I don't know why ESPN is employing him or they want him on the show. To me, Cam Newton has completely made himself as unlikable a podcaster as he was a player at the end. Very bitter, very stupid, very really poorly thought out takes is what he's doing. That's all I want to cover. I was super, super annoyed with Cam Newton and with Jeff Teague and Gilbert Arenas. We didn't even talk about Gilbert Arenas. So Gilbert Arenas got arrested and he's joking about everything. You know he's gonna snitch. He's gonna snitch on everybody. And even though it's the Israeli mob, Gilbert Arenas is so immature, he probably doesn't even realize the depth or the gravity of the situation that he's in. And he's gonna snitch and he's gonna end up doing something really, really stupid, I feel. But we'll talk about Gilbert Arenas another day. For now, that's it from Live with Oz. Bye.